I want to be a bit arrogant and say, wow, yeah, I did learn 17 languages at the age of 4. No, that's the opposite. I'd learned 4 languages at the age of 17, but actually, I can't take credit for that because most Tunisians speak 4 languages at the age of 17. And yeah, it's because of our educational system. So here is how it goes. When we're in primary school, we get taught first Arabic. First and second grade is totally in Arabic. At third grade, we get introduced to French. And in third grade, we start French. Fourth grade, French, along with Arabic. And fifth grade is also French with Arabic. So you get like 3 years of just French and Arabic, 2 years of just Arabic. And then the last year of primary school is when you get introduced to English. And then for that year and the next 3 of prep school, you get taught English, French, and Arabic with a very much heavy duty on French because we study physics, science, mostly everything except history and geography in Arabic, but everything else is in French. And then you get taught on the side English as well. So at the age of almost like 14, 15, you're already proficient in 3 languages, and it's very much something that the government focuses on. And once you're in high school, third year, I think at the third year of high school, you get asked the marvelous question of which language you want to learn next. And that's actually optional. You can learn whatever language you want to learn. And yes, you can learn Chinese, you can learn Russian, you can learn, I don't know, maybe Korean? I don't know. I've actually never heard about anyone choosing Korean, but a lot of people chose Chinese, Spanish, German, Turkish. And at the very beginning, what I did, I was try to learn Chinese just for the sole reason that I was very jealous of my brother. I admitted here, it's on record now, yes, I was jealous of my brother. He studied Chinese at high school and he went to study and work in China. How cool is that? I was young and jealous. So I was like, if he learned Chinese, I can do it too. So I started going to class and it was so hard. Oh my God. It was so hard. And the teacher was so disappointed at me because she knew how good my brother was and how bad I was. So I was like, you know what? This sounds a bit boring. Maybe I can go to Russian class. Maybe Russian is better. So I went to study Russian, and Russian and Chinese at the same time was the worst combo you could ever do. There were 2 hard languages, 2 languages with their own alphabet kind of thing, because I'm not sure if you really say alphabet for Chinese since they're syllables. And yeah, I was like, okay, maybe this is a bit too much. And I dropped out from the 2 classes because, yeah, I was not advancing in neither of them and they were just hard. But because of the educational system, you still need to choose a language because the national exam will have an exam of your chosen language. So I was like, you know what? Last summer, I spent a long time learning Turkish by just watching like basically series. Yeah, Muhteşem Yüzyıl, Magnificent Century. I spent a whole summer watching that morning, afternoon, evening, all day, every day. And I was like, I wonder if I can go to Turkish class, but actually just get exempted from it. Because at that point, I was a bit bored and I was a teenager. So I went to class and I was speaking with a teacher in Turkish and he was quite impressed. And he was like, okay, just stay in 2 classes and I'll give you an exam and see how good you are. So after 2 sessions, he gave me an essay and I wrote a political one and he was not happy with that. He was like, oh, if you want to move to Turkey, better drop these kind of topics. So then and there, he said, you have good enough Turkish. I think you can already pass the national exam. So I stopped going to classes and there it is. At the age of 17, I was already speaking Arabic, French, English, and Turkish. Yes, without paying a dime. It was the educational system I was into, and I was quite ambitious too, so I was doing stuff on this side too. What languages did you learn as a kid? And which languages do you want to learn now?